All right, good morning, everybody. We've got Death and Carnage. Hold the line. Hold the line, baby. Hold the line. Wake up. It's almost market open. I know we barely got here in time. AMC just flipped red. Everything's dumping. Man, we got to hold the line. We got to hold the line. No, seriously, do whatever you want. So if you don't know what you're doing, yes. So if you don't know what you're doing, but we have basically we've got nothing. We've got nothing to talk about. I mean, the ADP report came out. I didn't pull up the article there because I just got on the computer here, but that happened. And besides that, yeah, this thing right here, yeah, this actually was good. And this is probably going to mean that the employment, the actual job report when it comes out this week, apparently, that's going to be pretty good. That's what that means. But we got 2 minutes to the open, so I'll just keep it right here. Green candle, hopefully. I heard some people. I saw something in the Weeble comments. It said, you know, when we start out red, it just means we're gonna go green by the end of the day. If you start out green, you're gonna end red by the end of the day for Bionano. That's kind of, you know, we've kind of seen that a little bit at least, right? But yeah, AMC, AMC's getting killed, man. It's just it was doing so well, and it just flipped red. And we'll see. It's way below my average is 56. 26 and it's now below that, so that's cool, but that's what we're dealing with, man. I feel so bad because I saw somebody yesterday match my trade there, and I just you know, I'm waiting. I still have a limit order in for 54 because that's where it can dip to realistically. I guess 55, so yeah, it actually should be seeing a bounce right about now. We'll see. It could break down, it could go horribly. Please make your own decisions, everybody. You know the deal. Yada yada. Right. Let me pull up some indicators here. Okay, we need to break 749. Damn it! Literally right when I pull it up. No, right when I pull it up, we get rejected there. No. I mean, it's just gonna depend on high growth. But here we go. This is it. Tattooed Chef is at 5% pre-market. What the hell? What the hell is going on there? Buying puts. All right. Good luck. Show me your puts. Morning, everybody. Yeah, there has been no news though. We haven't got a short interest update. The short share availability, the short borrow fee rate is the same. It's actually it's higher than we saw earlier. It was 17%. We didn't really talk about it when it was 18. Yeah, it increased, and the short share availability increases by a small amount. So right now we're down 1% pre-market, about 746. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm cautiously optimistic right now. I have a better feeling about today than yesterday, but that's totally just. There's no reasoning for that, but from you guys know what I think as far as our chances right now. And okay, what the hell was that? No! Oh my God! What? No! I can't even see it. The candle is too big. I can't even go down and see it. Did you guys see that? Oh my God! There's so much selling going on. Wow. 17,000 shares at 740. Holy, we've got selling. There was so much selling right there. That was a lot of volume right there. It looked like that was a lot of orders at the very least. Wow. Let's see how that compares to yesterday. What do we have so far? 500,000? Okay, that's pretty much nothing. It's the first 10 seconds though. We'll see what happens, but damn it. Hold the line, man. Hold the line, baby. Let's see how the markets are opening up. Slightly down. UVX-wise up a little bit. Not really anything. High growth is. Oh God. Oh gosh, this is ugly. 7-4. And what we need to hold today is. No. This is not good. Please make your own decisions. You guys know I'm holding, but that is about as. I mean. I don't know if that's as bearish as it gets, but that's, I mean, dude, we opened up right below the 21 SMA, and now we're bleeding and getting rejected at it. Yeah, this is gonna be a Death and Carnage day. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change the title to Death and Carnage because that's what we're dealing with right now. At least the AMC is doing something, I guess. Oh man, I mean, we could still end the day green, right? Hey, remember we had this day right here where we closed the day below, and the next day we went up like 5% or something, right? So we could easily see another day like that. But right now, you know, it's just that's not what you want to see, bro. It's not what you want to see. We are breaking down the 15-day moving average and the 21-day. Both of those are acting as resistance right now. Our next line of support is going to be the 21 EMA at 725. Wow. I can believe it. I mean, I can't. It's hard to believe, but I definitely can, considering the stupidity of people in the Bionanos, the people who actually trade this thing. I can definitely understand this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's check the short interest if there is an update. Okay, no short interest update yet, but there is. Bad Form he's had a very busy week at his job, so he hasn't been able to update us as much. But yeah, this is the doing. Hey, sell right now if you don't know what you're doing, right? I say it all the time, Kate. I'm sorry, I have to say it again. Sell if you don't know what you're doing. But it's so funny that we're treating this as carnage though, because we're doing so much better than we were before. Anyways. Yeah, we're at 730 right now. 34,000 shares sold at 725. Oh my gosh. 3% in the red. Nano Dimension is 3% down. Microvision is 3.5% down. Mara is down 3.5%. We've got death. We've got death and carnage today, boys. Yeah. Oh wow, look at Czech going down 30%. What the hell's going on there? Damn. This is crazy. I would be even more surprised if the markets were up today, because then that rubber band effect sort of thing starts to come into play. But it looks like high growth as a whole is just getting killed. I mean, you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 green, 4 things that are green today. The rest are red. I mean, this reminds me of the death and carnage weeks that we got. Holy shit! Don't even buy if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, don't buy, don't do any, don't be in stocks if you don't know what you're doing. And 726 right now, damn. Yeah, it looks like we're about to confirm the breakdown, and this is going to be the first. We're going to be in downtrend territory from the technical standpoint for the first time. If we close the day like this, we should be in bearish territory. The next few days, maybe weeks, maybe even months. Probably not, in my opinion, right? You guys know what I think, but I'm just trying to give you from the technical standpoint. Our next wall is at 720. Most of these walls literally don't mean anything. Down about 4% right now, and we're breaking down. I mean, we're breaking down. We've got walls at 725. I mean, we got support at 725, and we've got a few walls here. We'll see if we get supported here. The 21-day EMA has been a pretty damn good level of support here, right? Once we broke out of this handle right here, we confirmed it as support, and we also confirmed it as support a few times last week. And right now, we'll see if we do. Right now, it's at 725. The price is at 723, and declining. Wow. This is not how I was expecting today to go, but you never know with the markets. You never know. Of course, you never know. 721, trying to form a hammer candle. We'll see if we can. I'm very interested to see what the short interest data is. What? Okay, this person saw this on StockTwits, and it's 57 million right now. If that's real, that can explain like 20%. I don't know what to say. This short interest just it doesn't stop, right? If that's true, right? I don't know if that's true. Okay, Bad Form has been doing it for us for a while, and he sends it, and it's not just some random person on StockTwits. We actually know who's sending it, so it's a little bit more trustworthy. But if that's true, look at this. Okay, I know it's hard to see. That says 21% of the float currently sold short. 57 million. 57 million shares. Let that sink in. 57 million. Yesterday it was like 52 million. Okay? Let me put the lucky hat on. Here we go. We need some freaking help, don't we? We need some freaking help. There we go. Let's put that on. Hopefully that helps us. Let's go up, not down. Is it because of the jobs report this Friday? We've got the we got the ADP employment report today, and it was really good. Which the market really shouldn't be freaking out about this. I don't really know what I mean. You can make the argument that this is just a cool down day. The markets aren't doing that bad. It's just high growth that's just shitting itself. And some days are just like that. I mean, even in the February days, you had days that we were down 5%. So But the Russell is down big again. Look at the Russell, it's down 0.5% again. This thing's gotten killed. Let's look at the chart here. This thing has gotten absolutely killed. Just broke below the 21 SMA again. That's the same chart as Bionano almost. It's very similar. And we don't have any news. Well, we technically do. We have the presentation. Yeah, let's go ahead and take our mind. Let's go ahead and forget about the price today, right? Please sell if you don't know what you're doing. But we have this presentation happening in like 30 minutes. And this one is kind of stupid. Not stupid. It's fine. It's good. I like that they're doing it. But it looks like, all it is explain how OGM overcomes the limitations of NGS. So I don't know if they're actually going to be doing new samples and new stuff that we're actually finding. They might be doing new samples, but this is just more of the same stuff. So I don't really see. I mean, I hope something big comes out of this, but I don't know if it will actually. Wow, AMC's down 2% now again. Okay, if this thing hits, let's see. Hold on. Oh my, it's breaking down. Right, it's trying to break down. Damn, AMC's trying to break down. Everything's. Oh wow. Let's see what the UVXY is up at now. It's 0 almost. That's weird. It's very weird. The fear index is flat right now, and the high growth is just falling like a rock, right? As Marco would say. Wow. And there you go. And there's your buy zone right now for AMC. I think my my limit order just probably got filled. Let's see. Oh no, it got canceled yesterday. Okay. Please don't do what I'm doing. Please don't do what I'm doing. This is risky as hell. I mean, some say this is a straight up gamble. Okay, I've been waiting for this trade for weeks. So I'm doing it. But if high growth goes down, I will get hurt a lot on AMC. But this I do like the setup here. I do. Okay. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how that ages. We'll see how that ages, man. Diamond hands, diamond bowls, baby. Let's go. Diamond hands, diamond bowls. It's a bad day for me, boys. Average down. Cancer, big topic, so could get something good. Yeah, I am a little bit surprised that we didn't really move this week because we got the Russell 2000 news and we got the NTLA whatever gene editing news, which people don't know this, but Bionano actually can be used in gene editing. We can. Look at the order speed right now. Look at the buys coming in. I mean, not buy, well, or just order buys and sells, but there's a lot of volume coming in right now for Bionano. A lot of dip buyers here, maybe. Some of them are at least, right? 719. We need to close the day above. We really need to close the day above 725. I mean the real goal for today is to close above 750, but you know that's a pretty far way away. And it's definitely possible. It definitely should happen fundamentally. Obviously, you know what I think, but my confidence in the people that are trading this thing in the hedges that flip every single day is just not there. You know, it's just not there. And also on days like these, you have to remind yourself that just because the price goes down 3%, that doesn't mean that the company should be valued at a lower amount. Okay, at the end of the day, the fluctuations day to day, even week to week, even month to month, sometimes it's just what people think the company's worth. It's not what it's actually worth. It's just what hedges ensures. So it's just what these guys, how much leverage they're using. That's all it is. That's all it is. Belgium largest university hospital using SAPHYR for diagnosis and cancer detection. I think we went over that yesterday, but I don't remember. I do believe we went over that yesterday. 7:30 right now. That was was that the histographic thing? Was that the histographic thing? I forgot. We covered that yesterday, but I can't think. That's why I need to write that stuff down. Usually I write that stuff down in the miscellaneous section, but I didn't actually because I'm stupid. 731, we've got a hammer candle formed. Could be a reversal, right? At the end of the day, it just depends on high growth, essentially, okay? Now, we could start moving, like, we could start moving by ourselves, but at the end of the day, it's most likely that if high growth shits itself even more today, we're going down 5%. I mean, if high growth recovers and people are actually going to buy the dip, we're going to end the day closer to green or green. Yeah, the volume today is not looking horrible, actually, believe it or not. $26% of the red for check. Hold the line, boys. This is death and Garch. Hold the line. A PR would be nice. When was last PR? Well, technically, the Russell 2000 this week was the last PR, at least that they listed on the website. But their last real PR, technically speaking, I mean, it would be Richard Shippey, I think. All right. Oh yeah, the Llewellyn Hospital thing. Yes, the Llewellyn Hospital thing. That rings a bell. But was that the histographic thing? God, I literally cannot think. I cannot think. Is this this isn't it? What was it? I seriously cannot think right now. Oh yeah, and we got this thing. God. So much stuff I'm forgetting today. June 20. Yeah, this one was okay. This one was 2 days ago. Yeah, Kevin DeGeter. This is the longtime bull. This is the guy that's always been. He's always on the earnings call. He's like one of the only guys that always asks questions on the earnings call. Don't sell, add to your position, or just hold for long term unless you need your funds. Now the only way to beat the market is buying into good companies and holding. I agree. That's what Angelina Hill thinks, and I agree with that. Absolutely. Is this a buying opportunity? Well, it's scary. Here's the thing. Fundamentally, you guys know this is a buying opportunity. Okay, of course it's a buying opportunity. Fundamentally, yes. But the question is, are we in downtrend territory, right? The 21 SMA, we're below the 21 SMA now. So it's a little bit scary right now, short term from the technical standpoint. But hey, we're still fundamentally, all it takes is people to get their head out of their ass, and then we're $10. All right, all it takes is one Wall Street bet post that realizes that's pointing out the short interest, and then it's over. So, all right. Likely won't drop more tomorrow. If you want to add on the dip, it's today only. Short-term buy, I'm under 7. 2 billion market cap, 3 million profit. What do we think about this? We're not actually profitable right now. We're actually losing about 30 to 40 million a year in the last few years, actually. But, yeah. But it's still, but the revenue projections and everything else that we talk about, the due diligence, it's there. And fundamentally, we're undervalued. Fundamentally, our true value is over $10 easily, in my opinion. Okay, there was a DCF model by what's his name, Positive Ads, I think it was, or something on Reddit, and he came up with a present value of I think it was 13. It was $13 or 15, something like that. And it's true. If you know a company, here's the thing. If you want to do the revenue argument, you have to consider the future and the present and the past, right? You have to do all sides. If you know a company's going to be making $1 billion in profit 10 years from now, and right now they're not making anything, it's like, well, that's some value. You know, the future, the market likes the future. It likes to price in future things. Yeah, what was the Llewellyn thing, though? Did I put this in? I don't think I did. Somebody sent me the link to the Llewellyn, the hospital, the hospital thing. Was that the Oh, that was this, wasn't it? I'm stupid. Was that this? The they did it in the thread here. Yeah. Yes. God, I'm stupid. Why didn't you guys say this? This is why I didn't freaking have it. Oh my gosh. All right, let me link this in there. Yeah. Okay. And to my understanding, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but these guys have not actually had a Sapphire before. So this is a new sale that happened in quarter 2, 99% sure, essentially. All right, let me go ahead and add this in here. All right, boom. Yeah, that was yesterday. 727. AMC's down 2%. Micro is down 4.5%. Let's see what the markets are doing. Still, the first 16 minutes of open has not been a good. It's not been a good day. It's not been a good day so far. Biggest potential catalyst is that 300 plus million cash, 362 million, my friend. Yes, sir, and thus have money to do research and seek FDA approval. Yes, and that's what we think. And I actually I watched a Mr. Investalov video yesterday, and I love Mr. Investalov. We're going to do collab next week, hopefully. That's what he said. He said he wants to do it next week, so hopefully that's going to happen. I was watching this video, and he had an interesting thought with the one of our board of directors. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Lenny something, I think it is. Something Lenny, the PhD, one of the PhDs. Anyways, she works with the company, and he thinks maybe they're going to do, we're going to be getting basically automated, being able to get results from the SAPHYR with more automation. And that was something cool. And then what else was I going to say? Leuven is very, very big research center in Belgium, very famous across Europe. Good. Okay, nothing going on here. I'm out. Fold your arms and wait till August. I would be out too. Besides us free, we're down 4% today. Oh my gosh. Besides us just free falling, there's not much exciting today. Here, let me see if there's any new filings here that we missed. And in the short interest, we actually haven't got an update from. We haven't actually got an update. Oh yes, and we have this. This is news. I consider this to be good news. Yes, this is 1 hour ago. Yes. We have a new Wall Street Bet post. I'm not telling you to go and upvote this. I'm just putting the link in there for you to do what you will. That's it. I didn't read. This is actually from my other account on my phone. I did this. Didn't read it, but it seems like Sol DD YOLO time LFG. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. All right. Why am I realizing today you sound like Howard Stern? Howard Stern, he's the one that freaking no, I don't know. I don't watch. The only time I've ever seen Howard Stern actually watch him for more than a second is when he had Metallica on a few years ago, I think. So I think it was like 4 to 5 years ago. Anyways, they're on there all the time. Agreed. I watch Auspicious, Frunkla, and Mr. Vesselov for all the BNGO lingo. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. No, they had a SAPHYR for a longer period. Belgium is one of the Bionano pioneers. Ask me how I know. Did they have a SAPHYR then? I don't know. Somebody, you tell me. I asked. No one seems to know. I asked this to Brennan as well, and he hasn't got back to me yet. That's. But yeah, Leuven. Did these guys have a SAPHYR before? Here, let me just, since no one else can find it, let's just look it up. Okay, this is how you actually find stuff like this. Number one, hopefully you just memorize it, but if you don't, like me, if you haven't been following the stock for years, this is what you have to do. You have to just search it and see if you can find any articles with it, and you can't. And this is why I think that there's likely, and then BNGO, Bionano Genomics, there's no articles about it. So maybe, they could still technically have a contract, and there just is no articles about them actually doing the contract or no studies published or whatever, but it's unlikely. And this is why I think this is actually a new SAPHYR adoption. That's as simple as it gets. Dumping 721. Oh my gosh, this is not a fun day. Death and carnage, baby. Death and death. Why did I name? Am I stupid? I'm so stupid today. I mean, you. Don't get me wrong. Usually I'm a dumbass, but today I'm off the charts. I'm off the charts. Death and carnage, not death and death. Gosh, I can't even title the stream right. All right. Anyways. Yeah, a short interest update. We're still waiting on the short interest update, but yeah, this is likely to be. We did get this is on StockTwits apparently, and it is apparently 21% extra 5 million shares sold short from yesterday, now today. Simple as it gets. That is literally why we are increasing, or that's why we're bleeding, mostly at least. Okay, mostly, and it is okay. I mean, on a day like this, I don't really want to say that there's a squeeze potential here still, but there is. there is, man, and they've only pushed us down. Okay, relatively, they really haven't done. Okay, from our highs here, from this recent push right here, we've really just consolidated. Okay, and the shorts have increased their positions by literally double. Okay, let's see exactly how much, though. You know what? Don't quote me on that. Hold on. Let's look it up exactly so I can be exactly right on the short interest. Okay, so mid-April, 30 million. Okay, so they've essentially 30 million shares. No. Okay, well, from February, look at this. Okay, the short interest just continually rises. Look at that. Every single day it rises. 10%. Now it's 21%. Okay, I guess actually no. No, sorry. Okay, the shares, but not the actual. Okay, sorry. You have to look at the percent, not the shares. Sorry. Anyways, from the 15th of April, mid-April, 31 million short shares, or 29 million short shares. Now you have 57 million. 57 million. So you're doubling. You're basically doubling. Okay, double that is like 58 million, and we have 57. We have 57.8 million. So we essentially have doubled. The short interest has essentially doubled. Okay, from the share standpoint. Okay, why have we gone down, Brandon? Why are we bleeding? There's so much great news. You say it's such a good company. Well, number one, because the company's not a stop price short term, right? Even midterm sometimes, right? But the earnings reports when they come in, we'll see what people think about the revenue beat if it happens, right? I think it's going to happen. I could be wrong, but what was I going to say? But the shorts have taken their toll on the price. They have. It's 100% true. It's 100% true, right? We would be valued at much higher if the shorts had just stayed and just not done anything, right? Let's just say, it was 15% back here of the float. Let's say it was 15% right now. Okay, we would be at like $8, $9, maybe higher than that. All right, I'm serious. I think so at least. So, yeah. Hammer candle formation starting right now, right? We had this hammer, which is a bullish candlestick pattern, then we just dumped, but it's still bullish. So take it for what it is, though. But all right, it's actually a happy day. We can buy more at lower price. I know. BNGO is falling AMC a little bit. Yeah, I can see what you mean. A little bit. All right. Is anyone selling today? Brando, I said it yesterday. We could see 715, and after that 680. I'm buying 500 under 7. I trust you because you've been with the community a while, but I don't remember stuff like that because I'm stupid. Ride of Lightning or Master Puppets? Master Puppets. Yeah, Master Puppets. I don't know. Master Puppets is the best. I used to be able to play the entire Master Puppets all the way through, the solo and the solo included. Not very well, but I could pretty much. All right. Here's the thing, guys. This valuation for Bionano right now, it doesn't really... Here's one thing, okay? This is a little bit weird, but the valuation right now for Bionano, with the fundamental exponential increases in value, it doesn't make sense with the NASDAQ's valuation at all-time highs. It just doesn't. And why is that true, Brandon? Well, because we were double our valuation right now compared to we were at $15 with literally zero stuff about the prenatal, zero stuff about the nanonozzle. Not zero, but a lot less about the nanonozzle. No CLI lab. Insider calls, insider options, institutional ownership was only at like 2%. Okay, we had like, what was it? What do you call it? We had like, our business growth here, or our headcount growth according to LinkedIn is like 30%, I believe. Okay, we're expanding the business. We didn't have any of this stuff going on before. We didn't have the SAPHYR 2.0 prototype date. We didn't have 5 large clinical studies. We didn't have this new CCO or the new CBO that are likely doing nanonozzle and FDA approval stuff and getting the evidence and the data needed for the phase 1, 2, and 3 clinical trials for gaining FDA approval. Oh, Howard, here we go again. Oh my God, I hate that analogy. I hate that. It's like, yes, this is the stock market. There's going to be ifs. There's possibilities. Like, sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm salty today. I'm sorry. I'm very salty today. If you didn't realize this yet, I'm pissed off, man. I'm pretty pissed off. I mean, all it takes is just one comment on a day like this, and I'm gone, right? The computer is being thrown, right? But yeah, there's possibilities in the stock market, man. Come on. Why do you think Richard Shippey will sign at BNGO? He already is. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I know. I see what you think. I see what you mean now. Yes. From Illumina. It's good. It's good as hell. Luaven already worked with Bionano in 2016. Are you sure? Send me a link. Brandon's pissed. Bears were right and you can't admit it? Sure, I admit it. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, if you consider just saying... I mean, it's not like you knew what was going to happen. You know what I hate is when bears act like they're all-knowing gods just after one red day, right? The fact of the matter is, if you bought the dip, you're up like 70% right now from 430. That's the fact of the matter, okay? Somebody sent me a message yesterday on Twitter. They're like, the market agrees with me more, and it was a bear. Like, dude, no, it doesn't. We've gone up like 1,000% from 50 cents. The people like the company. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I mean, sure. Brandon's gonna kill people. Oh man. 53 million shares are committed to buying that stock by contract. What? This is the start of a big correction. A correction, do you mean normal correction or correction in the upwards direction? Because people have been talking about both of those. I assume you mean in the to the downside, right? But, all right. Well, sorry you got to hear from me, but it's going back to 5. I'm a back holder too. Mixing score, you flip-flop every single day. I mean, you were bullish yesterday. Now you're bearish again today. I keep those britches dry, Brandon. See links above. My friend, I don't think you can send links in the live chat here. So Brandon, check out the 1 hour chart. Cup and handle formation sending us to 875 over the next couple days. Okay, you're talking about this, I think. You're talking about this right here. That's I hope you're right. It's very early to call this a cup and handle, but yeah, you've got the first third of it formed. Hopefully that's the bottom. Maybe potential cup and handle forming. I keep thinking this is the freaking short interest update from bad form. I need it to be. Because we think it's 57 million now. For anyone that's just getting in here right now, yeah, 57 million is what we got instead. Now, this is not a good source, okay? This is not as good. Technically, we don't know the exact order takes data, right? Technically, this guy could be making all of it up, but he's been with the channel for months, and every day it matches the day that it's on. Plus, it would be near impossible to fake this. So, plus, there's no reason to fake it. So, I do trust bad from a fair amount. Now, this I don't really trust because this is the first time this person, this is just a random person on stock twits. But anyways, this is the closest that we're getting to, right? Because the channel is, because I'm poor. Well, no, I can't say I'm poor. I have an investment account, but you guys know my portfolio. But because I'm a cheap ass son of a bitch, 20%. This is what we're dealing with. Okay, 21% estimated short interest of the free flow. Right, 27.8 million. That's your shares that have been sold short. Now you covered. That's simple as it gets. Now, why is the price down today? You just saw it, dipshit. All right, I'm sorry. Not all of your dipshits. Just the freaking bears are. Okay, the bears claiming that we're gonna see. I mean, hey, we could easily. I've been saying this for freaking. I mean, how long I've been saying this? Okay. Forever. I say this every day, right? Because it's just true. There's a possibility that we go down before we go up. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that if my fundamental analysis of the company is right, we're going to moon long term or short term or midterm. I don't know when. I can't tell you when. I can't tell you when the nano analysis is going to get released, when FDA approval is going to come. SAPHYR 2.0 innovations, large. A lot of sales, many sales, increasing the revenue and getting those revenue beats. I don't know when this stuff's going to happen, but based on my knowledge of the SAPHYR compared to other methods, that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen long term. But yeah, and we could easily, we could see, people hate me when I say this, but I've said this for a while. We could see $6 or even $5. Hell, market crashes, we could see $4 before we see 15. And even in that scenario, and now that's not, I don't think there's a high likelihood of that at all, but if that were to happen, we can still go to $20 end of year, $15, $10 end of year, and $100 in 5 years. Or 3 years. Okay, my $100 price target is 3 to 7 years. That's what I keep saying. That's what I'm thinking. All right. AMC still getting killed. Looks like everything is kind of just consolidating at the bottom, except Microvision. Microvision keeps going. So the Russell has actually recovered a little bit. It's funny that Bionano is not. This is what we've been following on the way down, and when it goes up, we're not following it. That's okay. But if this does, and I know some people are probably wondering, Brandon, when are you going to add BNGO shares? When are you going to buy? When are you going to buy? Well, you guys know my thing, right? You guys know I'm worried. 28,000 shares sold at 722. God, who is selling at this price? It's fine. It's fine. You guys can see how salty I am right now. I was gonna say I'm gonna add. It's a tricky thing for me to add. Okay, I have a ton of buy. Let's see, how many shares can I buy right now? If I wanted to, 800. And the AMC trade, if that goes well, it'll be. Depending on what I actually do with that, it'll be more like a couple thousand, or 1,000 to 1,000 to 1,500 easily. So I will probably add, definitely if it comes lower, definitely if it comes around my cost basis, I'm going to be adding, but this is going to depend on what the markets do and what the government does largely. That's essentially why I haven't added. And you guys know this. The only reason why I haven't actually added those extra 1,000 or whatever 800 shares that I can buy is because of the freaking broader market scares and the worries that I have about the broader market sending Bionano lower. My worry is not with the company. The worry is with the markets. And on a day like this where we're down just because short sellers and high growth, this kind of what if we get another freaking what if we get another time where it's like the Nasdaq doing this every single day, right? And the high growth just getting killed every single day. If this happens, this is why if this thing happens again, we're gonna see $6. Okay, even if the company does great things, it would take amazing news for us not to see $6. Now, do I think $6 is gonna fucking happen? No, you don't. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I mean, there is a realistic chance. I get a 5 to 10, maybe 15% chance, probably at max. I would say of seeing $6 flat. So, especially with earnings so quick, right? August. I mean, we've got one more month until earnings. We've basically got like 45 days, less than 45 days until earnings. Less than 45 days. There's no hiding. And I will, here, this is what I'm going to do, really. I haven't even thought about this before, but this is probably, don't quote me on this, but this probably will be true. I will probably have a couple more hundred, if not maybe 1,000 more BNGO shares before the earnings. Because I'm just so damn bullish. I really think this earnings, and you guys know on the earnings, they're very hard to predict. You can't say for sure. It's hard to say. But this earnings, I'm more bullish on than the last two that we've projected. And you all know I'm not bragging. Anyone's a genius in a bull market, right? Okay, yada yada. But my last two, both of my earnings predictions so far have both been right. And I think this earnings has a very high chance of getting 4.3 million in revenue. I think it does. And once we get that, I don't think it's going to be possible to have the share price only be $7 when we had nothing like these kind of earnings reports back in the uptrend here. So that's what I think. 724 right now. For such a volatile day, this has been relatively boring. I mean, it's just all it is on days like this. It's just me. All it is. Oh yeah, what do you call it? This is pissing me off, by the way. You guys want to hear me rant today? Dude, I'm not a mod. Deo has been fighting with me. He's literally been catfighting with me. No disrespect to Deo. I love Deo. I love all these guys. They're all BNGO bulls. But God, there's been so much drama in the freaking subreddit. It's like, is this high school? What do you call it, man? It's so annoying. And this is just one of the things, right? I'll prove it on stream. No, I'm not a mod, right? Look. I'm not a mod, bro. Check the stream. Check the stream. I can't approve or disapprove stuff. Anyways, yeah, and with the freaking what do you call it? I said the other day, and this is just dumb that we have to even talk about this, right? Adults, most of us are adults at least, investing, and we have to deal with the shit. But there's been so many. I brought the idea up that I was like, okay, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on here. Maybe we should chill out, right? I said right here, YouTube videos. You guys realize? Did you guys ever wonder why I stopped posting my own videos on Reddit? Because it's spammy and it decreases quality of sub. And I think most people think that, so I said, let's stop it. And then everyone's like, no. Yeah, you got to get rid of Missing Scholar. All he does is troll and cause chaos when you aren't reading chat. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we've given him enough chances. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put him in timeout, and then I'll give him one last chance. I feel like this is I feel like I'm like a babysitter. I'm putting him in timeout. No disrespect, Mrs. I mean, yeah, disrespect, honestly, because you've been literally just spreading FUD. If you spread FUD intentionally, you're gonna get shit from me, right? On a day like this, guys. If you're gonna try to piss me off or say anything that's like borderline, borderline FUD-like or bear-like on a day like this, I mean, you know what's gonna happen. You know I'm gonna put you in timeout or at least get pissed off at you. So, yeah. On days like these, you got to be laughing or you're crying, though. Now, here's the thing, guys. It's funny that it's such a depressive day and it's so sad in here. Because even though we're down, even though we're getting killed right now, I mean, we're down 4%. We're getting a severe cool down, right? We're still up like 70% from the dip that almost everybody, not almost everybody, but many people, including myself and including the OGs in this community, bought. And many of the people who weren't even with the channel, y'all bought on the 430 dip. You bought there. You knew the earnings was coming out the next day, and this is when you guys knew it. Okay, on May 13th, I liked the earnings possibilities. We got a slight beat, same as the last one. We got a slight revenue beat, and we got an earnings per share beat on this one, I believe as well, if I remember correctly. And the other one was a match. Yeah, if I remember correctly, but yeah. I mean, if you buy the dip there, you're up 70. You're up what is the exact numbers? $4.30 to $7. That's gotta be 60-70%. That's more than 50% in the green. I know that for sure because I'm up. My position's up 25%, and my average price is all the way up at 570. So that's probably more. That's probably above 50% if you're at 430. If that's your average. So, yeah, but 720 right now. We're breaking down below the 21-day EMA, which is at 724. We've broken the 21 SMA. I mean, from the technical standpoint, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. And I really wish, this is what I was talking about yesterday, I really wish the stochastic indicator on the day, I really wish we could have went into oversold territory instead of getting the bullish cross so quickly without actually touching oversold territory. I really wish we would have got that. All right. To be honest, your reactions are hilarious. Can't blame Missing Scholar. Thank you for the donation, J.O., my friend. You're a legend. Thank you so much, my friend. You're a legend for being OG on the channel. 12,000 shares just sold at 720. Yeah, I enjoy reading some of the dumb comments, but I also, it's also just, sometimes it just, I feel like I'm going to go crazy. Like, I already am, you guys understand, I'm talking to myself for hours a day, and I'm already an introvert, and then the YouTube and the stocks thing, you have to understand, I don't see a lot of real life people, okay? Besides my family and sometimes my friends and college people, I don't see people. When I see shit that's like FUD and just crazy shit in the chat, it doesn't do well. It doesn't do well for me. I love listening. This stock is better than Amazon 3 years from now. No one is going to remember today. You know, anything can happen, but I just want to say that a lot of people said the exact same thing, a wise comment like that on May 13th. And in the short term, I mean, I don't know if you consider the short term and midterm, but either way, you're looking like a genius if that's what you said on the dip here. And historically, if you buy the dip and you continue to buy the dip, if you average down, even if you buy the dip and it keeps on dipping, you're still making money as long as you average down aggressively like I am. Okay, so take it from me. Okay. Trust me, guys, I had an average cost of above $10 a share. And throughout, literally, like, averaging down, I mean, as much as anyone could relative to how much money you have, now I'm in the green and I can't complain. I cannot complain now, okay? The portfolio's up like, what is it up? 67%? I can't complain now, and I get pissed off. It's funny that I get pissed off short term. I care too much about the channel, and I care too much about y'all, because I know a lot of people just... There's nothing I can do. Sometimes people buy in at the highs. Some people, I mean, no one knows if it's going to be highs or lows. In hindsight, it looks obvious. It never is, though. But it does make me sad when we're down short term. But at the end of the day, if you bought the dip, you're looking freaking fine right now. So, all right. Yes, I have a brother and a sister, my friend. Yes, 9/14 end of this week. 50+ buyout soon. TXG, my friend Kevin, you're always here with the takeout stuff. It's too funny. The acquisitions, acquiring Bionano, the buyout. I hope you're right, but I just don't think you have enough evidence for that, my friend. I hope you're right. I mean, I'll be happy if you're right. Although I kind of want this to think. I kind of want Bionano not to get bought out so we can actually go to $50 and $100 in a few years. New intraday low, 715. How low will we go? How low can we go? 93 cents, 415, 620, 622. There are some of my buys. Legends. Absolute legend. I wish I got in. I wish I was following this before this year. I wish I was following this thing last year. 10,000 shares bought, 716, and the price goes down 2 cents. Nice. That's how you know it's a normal day. 687. That's not bad. That's not bad. Spank him. The Citadel pay redemptions in Dogecoin. Only time a man can be brave is when he's afraid. Remember that. Fear is normal. Well, whatever. Make your own opinions on that, I guess. Doji on 10-minute chart. Yeah, right there. And then what? Right, you get the doji, possible trend reversal, right? Right, indecision, possible reversal. Boom, dump to the downside. Bogging off comes in. Dump it. I'm gonna buy A74 holding strong. Legendary man for holding at A74, man. Legend, man or woman. What done? This had the last day of the quarter. Oh, does this have to do with the last day? This being the last day of the quarter? It could. It could. I mean, that is weird, but it could. Yeah, if anyone's just getting in right now, 21% short interest. That's what we're getting. Based on this, okay, this is not the best source of information. It's not at all. It does say Wednesday, and it is Wednesday right now. But, you know, this is not the best source of information that we can get. But, yes, the short interest, and it would make sense if this is what happened exactly. The short interest is now 21%. Please, if anyone would like to, please feel free to straight up copy and paste my recent short interest post on the BNGO subreddit. This one right here. I'll link it right now and go and give me credit for it, and then just post it to Wall Street Bets. No, not that. Let me try to copy and paste that again. $7.17. We got a new. We essentially. Somebody tell me. What price do we need to hold today? There's not really a price that we need to hold. We already broke the price that we need to hold, which was the 21 SMA, and then besides that, our other line was the 21 EMA, which that was at 724. Broke that as well. And now the next strong level of support, I mean, there's not many. I mean, $7 is obviously, you got a 71K, almost 100K buy wall there. Hopefully that's real. I hope it's real. You got a 32K buy wall at 710 as well. For Bionano these next 2 days, I don't think the technicals are going to be very important. I think the short interest and people buying the dip and the news, if we get any, I think that's what's going to be important, and high growth, of course. I don't think the technicals are going to be that important for Bionano these next few days, as they were when we were, you know, validating the 21 SMA right here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that. Honestly, I thought 752 was going to be a good support because of the Russell, similar to the 558 resistance thoughts. My thoughts is that I thought it was going to be too. At the end of the day, you can do as much technicals as you can, as much research as you can, like I do and like most of you do. But at the end of the day, most of it comes down to what high growth is going to do. And how people trade it with Bionano, the shorts and hedges. Okay, it's not like guys, remember this. Remember that this is important for all my new investors. Remember this on a daily. The company has not reduced in 5% of its value. The stock price has. The company is doing things that we don't even know about today. Okay, they are secretive. We've got, by and large, we haven't got radio silence, but we've got something similar to it. Okay, that's as simple as it gets. They are hiring. They've been working on sales. They've been working on business expansion. They've effectuated that business expansion, and the revenue is likely to come with it. Just because we're down 5% today doesn't mean shit for the long-term outlook or even the midterm outlook. Okay, now Victor, you know what I'm about to ask you. Of course I do, my friend. Of course I do. Let's go to the legendary stock itself, BIOL, 70 cents. Okay, let's look at it. All right, let's look at some indicators. So stochastic indicator on the daily, you're about to get oversold. Last time you were oversold, that was an easy signal. And the last time before that, it was an amazing signal. You would have been up basically 40%, 30, 40% if you bought the dip and listened to this indicator. You're getting to be oversold again. It looks like BIOL is more auspicious than Bionano is short term, according to the daily stochastic indicator. It's only one, right? And look in the past, okay? Look in the past here. It predicts it fairly well. It does not right here. I mean, this one was a little bit of a false signal. Not really, though. Not really. I mean, yeah, kind of. You've been oversold for a while here. Anyways, this indicator's done a fairly good job, and you're about to get a buy signal right there. If you look at the RSI on the daily here, 44, so you could be a little bit better on the RSI. Let me look at the Bollinger Band. We already looked at that. Okay, 4 hourly. Let's see what your trend is. Supertrend SAR. I don't think it's a horrible buy point for, yeah, look at that. Okay, short term, this is a good buy point. Like very short term, like next few hours, it's a good buy point. But we'll see. Remember, the Bollinger Bands are just going to keep going down if the price goes down. Okay, you're oversold in the stochastic. Yeah, everything kind of points to this being a good buy right now, short term. But it's only, here's the thing. You've been, hey, last time, here's the thing. This indicator could be false because you were oversold right here, right? You were oversold right here at 70 cents and you dropped another 20 cents. So you could be doing the same thing right now. And that's scary. But I will say this, Victor, I'll say this. If you dip more than this, if you dip down to like 65 cents or if you dip down to, 66, that's your buy, that's your support level here. That's not a horrible buy for BIOL, I think. That's my opinion. Please do your own research. Please do your own research, everybody. I can be wrong. Right? I was wrong yesterday. Okay, okay. Technically, I'm in the green, so I guess no. But it's too early to say. But I've been wrong plenty of times, right? I've done about, I don't know. I've done like 5 to 8, like day trades or swing trades on stream. The majority of them have been good. Only 2 of them have been wrong. That doesn't mean I'm a genius, okay? You guys know my trading is very simple. I look at 1,000 indicators, but at the end of the day, 1 or 2 of them, usually the Bollinger Bands and the stochastic indicator and usually the RSI and just the price action, that's pretty much how I trade. And I do it, I usually am right, but not always, okay? If high growth goes down, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. That's what no one tells you, right? It's like, oh, buy here when the RSI is oversold. If high growth goes down, you're going to fall with it. So, yeah, anyways, yeah, AMC is a trade that I'm doing right now. 17 shares. All right, let's go back to BNGO though. Down 5% right now. It's getting tempting for me to buy. Here's the thing, guys. It's a sad day today, but I'm also very excited for the earnings because I want to buy a lot of shares before the earnings. Now that could change. My opinion on the earnings could change as I kind of talk to some people, but based on what I know, based on what we know, right? But what you and I know on the earnings, it's likely to be. Hell, we could get more than 5 million revenue. Okay, I'm serious. We already know about 10 SAPHYR installations essentially. Now, not all of those are like 100% confirmed, but most of them are like 99% legit. Okay, essentially. Okay, that's at least what I think. We have not known about 10 SAPHYR installations or sales during a quarter ever. Before the quarter actuals earnings reports come out. Never. And that's why it's so damn auspicious, right? Because think of it this way. If a company, let's say, just stay with me here. This will make sense when I'm done explaining it. Okay, let's say Bionano sold 50 SAPHYRs this quarter, right? If that happens, we'd be at all-time highs. At least we'd be at $10. Guarantee we'd be at $10. Okay, we'd be making like 6 million, 7 million, maybe even more than that in this quarter. Let's say we just freaking annihilate earnings and it's like we go to $12, $15, maybe $20 a share. Okay, literally in like 1.5 months, not even 45 days now. If that were to happen, don't you think that during that quarter you would have an increased chance of actually seeing some of the institutions that are actually buying them release the stuff, right? If that doesn't make sense, just think of it this way. The more SAPHYRs you find out about, that the public finds out about in the quarter, the more likely it is for that quarter to actually be good, right? Think of it this way, okay? If we found out about 5 SAPHYRs this quarter being sold, that wouldn't be as bullish as us finding out about 10, 8 to 12 like we are having right now. That's what we actually have found out right now. I hope that makes sense. And of course, technically that could be all the SAPHYRs that they sold this quarter, but probably not. And the reason for that is because they don't actually tell neither the people that are buying them, the consumer, or the provider. Neither of them actually usually will announce the sale publicly. Neither of them will. So this is why it's so damn bullish. If we already know about like 10, how many is there in total? 20? 30? How many? I don't know. You tell me. All right. The short percent BNGO right now. I know just Clove on your screen. How you feel about that one? I'll talk about that in a little bit maybe. But right now, the short interest for Bionano, you're looking at 21% according to this iffy source, right? It's a poor man's K. The quality is bad. Technical difficulties, K. Out of every YouTuber you've ever seen, I bet you've seen more technical difficulties on this channel than anyone else. Okay, if you're an OG. But and this is what we're dealing with, okay? Because I don't actually have the subscription to Vortex. We're going off of other people's kindness and generosity sending us the data. Now, I do have the premium Fintel subscription for the institutions and the filings, but we don't have Vortex. And this is what we're looking at, though. And this would make perfect sense. 57.8 million, 21% float, 21% short interest of the float. Okay, that's huge. Yesterday we had. Okay, think of this is absolutely. I don't know what else to call this. This is ginormous. This is huge. This is insane. 58 million shares right now shorted. Yesterday, right, 58 million. Okay, that's today. Yesterday we had 52 million, 52 or 53. 52, 53, something like that, okay? Why do you think the price is down so much today? This is why. And the shorts are pouncing and they're spreading that FUD and they're getting people to panic sell. They are. I bet some people that watch this channel that are in this community, I bet they have thought, and this is what I try to prepare everybody for. This is why the channel is here. This is why I tried to actually, this is one of the biggest reason why I'm here streaming about BNGO every day. I try to educate people and tell them why selling just based on the red right here will guarantee that you're going to lose money on this on BNGO, okay? The people who are losing money, the people who are selling right now are the same people that would have sold on May 13th and throughout this downturn right here. While everybody else was buying the dip, they would be selling right now, right here, and they're going to be selling right here as well. The people who are actually making money on this thing realize that this is a big-ass cup and handle potentially, realize that fundamentally we're better now than we've ever been before, and that is legitimately, factually true. Remember, we IPO'd at like $8 a share, and we've got, and I mean, we didn't even, the Sapphire wasn't even around back then. We're now valued at a lower price and a lower market cap. Why? Damn shorts and ignorance of the future revenue and of the current revenue projections in the future that they've already come out, right? That's a little bit confusing maybe, but you know what I mean, I hope. So I'll leave that rant right there. I hope you got something valuable from that. I just realized I just forgot my water. All right. Robbie just said 2.8. Scroll up and chat. No way. Are you kidding me? I can't see. 680 end of day. Rip Bulls. Rip Brandon. Rip Boomstay. Rip bad for him. Buy puts or sell or regret it in a month when it's 280. Dude, I'm not even gonna pin that. That's not even funny. It's just sad that you're still here after being wrong on every single prediction ever. Whatever. I mean, you could technically be right. I'm not gonna be dogmatic like you, right? The best way to fight stupid speech is with better speech, right? So, why do you think we're going to 280, man? 280? Really? When did you say 280? Where is it? 280 in a month? Bro. You think Bionano is going to be worth $2.80 in a month? Whoo! All right, then. I look forward to not seeing you come back in a month from now. Because 280? Do you want to bet $1,000? I'll bet my freaking house that Bionano is not $2.80 in a month from now. I'll bet one. You want to do a freaking public contract? I'll do that. By the way, Robbie, you still owe me $1,000. You still owe me $1,000 because you said if Bionano wasn't $3 or $1 or whatever on May 21st, you would pay me $1,000. Where's my $1,000? I want it. I want a YOLO and BNGO with it, buddy. Where is it? 280. Oh man. Just admit you were going to sell pump and dump, bro. Come on. You think I'm gonna sell, bro? If you think I'm gonna sell my BNGO shares, you haven't been paying attention, man. Come on, dude. We said yesterday this Bionano is like my wife, and all the other stocks, AMC and all this other stuff. These are like my mistresses, man. Simple as it gets. Simple as it gets, man. Come on. At least one stock is going green today, right? AMC. I'm in it. I'm in the cause. I've got a decent amount of money in it. Yeah, and that's a trade. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it ends the day. Please, if anyone followed me on the AMC trade, please sell right now if you don't know what you're doing. This is literally one of the most risky trades I have ever done. Yeah. I do like the setup, though, to be honest with you. I really do like the AMC setup. I do, to be honest with you. It was you got a perfect validation. I added on the dip. It was perfect, okay? It was perfect. It could easily, hey, it could be a fake out, though. It could be a fake out easily. But, dude, the price target based on this thing, if you broke the upside, dude, almost $100. The apes are not. I don't think the apes are gonna sell. If the apes haven't by and large already sold out, they're not gonna sell anytime soon. All right, what are your thoughts on ALPP? Brandon talking to Robbie makes me chuckle. Robbed by Robbie, 1K coffin. I thought we were past this. Suspicious dissenT. Dude, if you think I'm going to sell BNGO, that's just... Yeah, you haven't been paying attention. I mean, come on. I will hold... I've told you guys this before. If BNGO... I told you this a long time ago, all the way throughout the downturn. I said, if BNGO is going down and we're going to fail, I'm going down with the ship. I've said this for so long. Probably a lot of people didn't believe me. I told a lot of people I would make 100% of the portfolio. They didn't believe me. Here we are. Okay, here we are. I mean, technically, it's not 100% right now just because I have a trade open, but I'm going to sell that probably sometime soon, right? We're already up a little bit, so I might sell that today. Okay, we'll see, depending on what AMC does today, right? Oh, thank you, Steve. That means a lot. Thank you. When is earnings release? So it's estimated that it's going to be August 12th, I guess, to my understanding, but mid-August is what we think it's going to be. Mid-August, right? So you're looking at less than 45 days, most likely. You do realize it's being shorted since it was added to the Russell, so hedge funds can buy cheap, right? You can look at all the stocks that were added to the Russell this month. Yeah, of course. I don't know if you're new. Does short sale rule actually mean anything these days? Dude, they have tools that we don't even know about, right? Naked shorting, short ladders, FTD increases, supply chain issues that are, honest supply chain issues. Market manipulation, yes, all that stuff is happening, but there are high frequency trades, options failure to deliver, which we haven't even talked about. It's not my area of expertise, so I don't really talk about it as much because options are freaking. The world of options is more complicated than most people realize, but there are FTDs in the option contracts that are going on as well, and that can affect the stop price a very large amount. What was I gonna say? What did that person say? Yeah, added to the Russell. It's being shorted since it was added to the Russell. Well, yeah, factually it has, yes. So hedge funds can buy cheap, right? Well, the hedge funds already have bought. 90, at least to my understanding, no one knows for sure, I guess, like 100% for sure, but pretty much all the funds that have tracked that track the Russell 2000 to 3000, they've pretty much added by now. There's a couple benchmark funds, I guess, that are still going to be adding throughout this week, but most of them have already added. So I don't really know what you're talking about because they've already added. And I think it's more likely that shorts were pummeling the price and hedges were pummeling the price before Russell so they could get in cheap. But it looks like they bought in. It looks like they didn't buy in at the best time. It looks like they didn't. It looks like I guess there's 1,000 explanations for what's going on right now, but or how they're doing. Short term they're down, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, can you share your price target for BNGO? So my price target for BNGO is $100 in the next 3 to 7 years, and it could by all means, it could go to $100. I think that's a little bit unrealistic. It could go to, I guess, bull case, it could go to $50 next year. Yeah, it could definitely go to $50 next year, bull case. Okay, nano nozzle comes out, we start penetrating markets no one knew about, easily $50. Okay, revenue is good, profitable almost by 2022, end of 2023, start of 2023, profitable. Yeah, we're going to $50. My end of year price target, however, I'm thinking $15 to $20. I think once people see that this company is legitimately making sales, a lot of people are going to be like, okay, I just needed that extra confirmation, and now I'm in. It's like they couldn't. It's fine if you're one of these people. I kind of hate them because I'm salty and I'm biased. Although I shouldn't be because I'm making money on Bionano. I'm up like 20%. I can't complain. I complain too much. I really do. But I think once these people see that the sales are legit and the Sapphire is legit more, they're going to start going in. And, of course, they're not willing to do the deep digging. In my opinion, I would explain that as they're not doing the digging like we are and understanding the specs of the Sapphire and understanding all of the future innovations and all of the current advantages for Sapphire. Bear Dip, Frag X, Southern Blot, CMA Fish, and Carrot Typing. None of those other methods can do shit compared to us. Okay, we are the golden standard. I mean, we're not the standard right now, which makes it even more bullish. It's just more sales that we're gonna get right now, that we're getting that we've literally seen in the last few weeks and months that we're getting. I think if they would do the digging, they would buy now because they realize how likely it is that we're going to be profitable by 2023 and we're going to be making billions in net income in the early 2030s. I knew being added to Russell was a bad thing. Now we're in a group stop price movement. It's too early to say. Too early to say. It's only been a couple days. All right. Luckily, BNGO is being used for prenatal test. Errors like Robbie can be avoided. I've got cash to add at my position, just worried it will drop more first. Well, hey, this is why we always say, this is why we said, you know, it's easy to say in hindsight you should have bought the dip on May 13th. It's a lot freaking harder to do it. Like, people don't understand how hard it actually is to buy the dip. You know, for me, this is why I have to do a better job at not freaking out and not stressing out about stuff. But when I do live trades, I get very worried because I know people follow my trades, and I also know that my trading performance is probably way worse when I'm live streaming it, but I have to do it because it's, you know, if I'm not doing some trades live, it's like a couple times every month at least. It's like, you know, where's the fun in that, Brandon? But it's a lot harder to actually buy the dip when you're going down a lot. That's why you have to understand the company. That's why you have to read your due diligence, man. And let me do a quick plug right now. Let me do a quick plug because I haven't done this in a while. This isn't really a plug. This is literally just, this is the best interest of everyone. If you want to know more about Bionano, this is why there's 3 people on this. Okay. Anyways, we have, this is the full due diligence, the 112-page due diligence that I have right now. All right. Go understand the stock, understand the company. It's a very long read. There's two long didn't read sections in there as well. Understand the company, and buying the dip and making money will be very likely for you in the long term. Like, when I say very likely, I mean like 95%, 99.99% chance in the long term. But I can be wrong, right? If Bionano fails, here's something that people don't understand. New viewers don't understand this because they haven't been following the channel. They don't know the history. Bionano is literally, if Bionano does bad long term, this channel does bad long term. And the channel, I know what you think is like, Brandon, really, it's not that hard to do a YouTube channel. You've only been doing it for like 5 months. Literally, I don't see my family anymore. I don't see my friends anymore. I mean, I see my family every day, but I don't spend more than an hour with my family every day. This is what we do, and I've risked all of it and put all of it on Bionano for a good damn reason. I think there's an opportunity here, and I think there's great things that can happen, and I think it's worth the risk. And you know, and that's why people saying, you know, oh, Brandon's just gonna sell BNGO when it gets to 15, right? Somebody said, well, I don't know who it was. I forgot who it was, but somebody said Brandon's just going to sell all his shares if this thing ever gets back to 15. I was like, dude, you don't know me if that's what you think, if that's what you think I'm going to do. This is a very big risk that I'm taking, and I understand the risk, and I thought about it for weeks. Before I went 100% in BNGO, and before I made BNGO 100% of the channel, I went over it in my head like for weeks, literally like more than 2 weeks, probably more than 3 weeks, more like 3 weeks. I went over it. I was like, okay, this is it. At the end of the day, I came to the conclusion this is worth it. It's a company that's worth putting this much risk into. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Those comments make me so happy. Blarium. Oh God, I literally I'm so sorry that I miss up everyone's names. Mission Scholar, I think you're bipolar or multiple personalities, but that comment I do appreciate. All right. Quarter 2 will be the turning point. It's going to be the first complete quarter that they have 300+ million in cash, so they can use that money for keep pushing Sapphire. I know. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is. You're right. You're right about that. What BNGO can do with their Sapphire thing in a possible... in simple words, possibly find a way to develop better medicines for DNA-related disease. How high do you think that is? That possibility? No, BNGO with their Sapphire they can do much more than that. The Sapphire's applications, I need to update. There's so much work I need to do. When I think about the amount of things I need to add to this, the head starts exploding. It's like, you know. But one thing that I need to add to this is that there's literally markets that me and you don't even understand. Okay, we're talking about gene editing, which is better manufacturing of artificial and like I don't know what the word is. You all know more about this than I do, but making like perfecting the right meat, perfecting foods, making stuff healthier for us to eat. Gene editing in plants, gene editing and whatever, humans, animals, you name it, man. Gene editing is a huge market for us, and I can explain more in detail how we're getting into that. We've also got, okay, markets aside, here's the biggest reason why the SAPHYR is good. Okay, for someone that asked why the SAPHYR is good, you know, kind of your question, I'm just going to say this. This is why the SAPHYR is so good, right? Forget about the markets, forget about gene editing, forget about all this, okay? The fact is there's like 2,500 cytogenetics labs out there. Now, we can assume that conservatively, let's say 2,000 of them want greater than 500 base pair detection, okay? Let's just be conservative, okay? Always right, somebody that knows more about this. I think all of them are looking for that. I don't know if all of them are. I'm not a scientist. I'm not in this field. I kind of am now, but, you know, most of them at least want that. The SAPHYR does that better than anyone else in the world, and you save money if you switch the SAPHYR. Along with you get an actual better you get better detection, and it's faster. It's easier to use. It's easier to see the data. You see more data, and it's more accurate. There's less false positives. It's a higher sensitivity. There's less than 2% AOL fraction or whatever. So I'm still up on BNGO, but will not. But not selling for a few percentage gains. Will sell only when 10x. 712 is the intraday low. Yeah, 712 is the intraday low. Right now we're at 714. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I mean, I am surprised. I definitely am surprised with BNGO right now. I'm very interested to see what all the other YouTubers do. Right? Do you guys know? Do any of you all even? I think the YouTube community. Whatever. Anyways. Have you guys noticed this super huge increase in BNGO YouTube videos over the last few weeks? It's because everyone likes it now. And where are these YouTube videos going to be today? Gone. Most of them are going to be gone. And this is why I don't like. This is why I actually started the channel, because I hate what most of the YouTubers do. And I respect some of them, right? But yeah. All right. What stock is tanked the most today? Check looks like it is 26% of the red, 22% now. And this thing has an interesting product. Does anyone know this company, CheckCap? They got a freaking interesting product. I haven't kept up with it in a while, but they got a freaking interesting product, man. Look at AMC's chart, man. Hey, at least there's something good today. At least AMC's still freaking skyrocketing. That's beauty right there. That's what BNGO needs to do. BNGO needs to take AMC's chart and just steal it. Yeah, lots of low quality YouTube videos on BNGO coming out lately. I agree. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of an arrogant prick when I say this, but I just hate. I can't listen to. I can't. Okay, I don't like any of the YouTube videos. I can't listen to my own. I can't look at my own big ass forehead and hear my annoying ass voice. Right? I'm sure you all can relate to what I'm saying. But the new YouTubers that are coming in, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. What YouTubers should we collab with besides what do you call it? Besides Mr. Investalot? I tried to collab with Deo, but you know, I respect Deo. I always respect Deo, because I will always respect him because he's worked pretty hard from what I can see, like every YouTuber essentially that does as much work as he does. And he's a bull on BNGO, so I respect him, but he has not responded to my collab thing, and he sent me some pretty not the nicest stuff yesterday on Reddit, but it's fine. I'm not crying. It sounds like I'm crying. Yeah, lots of low quality videos. I agree with that. What happened with Deo? I keep buying one share at a time with AMC. Good thing you bought that AMC. I tried to help and bought 150 shares at 725, and well, shit, I should have got more AMC. In hindsight, it's easy what you should do, right? Havana, you know it better than everyone. Yeah, AMC. Here's the thing, Havana. I've seen your bullish stuff on AMC on the thing here. AMC's setup, it's freaking beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, you literally today. I mean, you got exactly what I pictured happening, and I actually, and of course, I want this to go high. I think this can go way high. I think this can break out of this bull pennant and start to see the 60s again. I think this can, and I also think it could see hundreds if the shorts actually were to freaking stop manipulating this shit. But the setup right now is beautiful because you just got the bounce off the 21 SMA, man. You just got that, and that's as simple as it gets, right? That's exactly what you want to see. So I do, yeah. That's kind of, and that's why I took the trade in AMC. It's so simple. You guys know it's the simplest trade that we do every time for AMC. It's the simplest thing. Just whenever you have a stock go way up, do your research, do your due diligence, and then get in whenever the 21 SMA, whenever it hits that. Like most of the time, I don't know about 9 out of 10 times, but like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 times, it's going to be a 10 to 20% trade profit in the next few weeks. And I'm not bragging, okay? It's simple shit that we do. You guys know, I'm just one of you guys. Remember, all I am is one of you all that saw YouTubers' videos and thought, these guys suck ass. Why does everybody ask for likes every 5 seconds? I'm going to start my own damn channel. And then here we are, right? So it's a very simple trade, but it works. It works a lot of the time. I don't know where I was going with that other part, but yeah, we'll All right. Is it possible that the companies will use their patents under licensing? I'm not sure what you mean. We bounced off the attempt to knock us out of the bullpen, and it's getting tight. I know it is. AMC, I know it is. They tried, and I was really scared earlier. Not too long ago, like 30 minutes ago, or right when the market opened. I was getting very scared that we were right here. I was hoping it was a false breakdown. It looks like it was. And even if it was, the 21 SMA is right there, literally, to help us. So, and now we're back in it, and the breakout day is literally this week? I mean, it's literally this week. The AMC is going to be it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Sell AMC if you don't know what you're doing, though. It's a very high risk trade. Very high risk. All right. No, I don't make a rack a month. Bro, I showed you guys want to see what I'm making from YouTube. I can go over that right now. I made a video before. I don't make money from YouTube, my friend. I'm making like a few dollars an hour. For anyone, I saw a comment the other day. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm extremely thankful. I am extremely thankful for what we've had. The success has been amazing. If I die tomorrow, it's been an amazing run. I'm thankful for everything. But the money that we're making from YouTube, somebody said yesterday, brand, fame. I guess it's true. Everyone sells out with fame, bro. Number one, I'm never going to sell out. Mark my words, I will never sell out. That's my promise to you. Never, 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 never. I started the channel because I was mad at people selling out. But I don't make money from YouTube, my friend. I don't make money from YouTube. I make a couple dollars an hour, and I can show you right now what I make from YouTube. I can show you. It's like $30 a day, my friend. It's like $30 a day usually. I'm extremely thankful for it. Has anyone noticed you on the street yet? Hell no. Are you kidding me? Been YOLOing AMC since $12. People keep telling me to sell. Well, how much are you up, my friend? How much are you up? That's insanity. You were in since 12? Whoo, baby. Whoo. Brandon, will you YOLO calls with me before Q2 BNGO earnings? Oh, I want to say yes so bad, but I also don't want to put. I also don't want to put myself in a vulnerable situation like that. Probably. Yes, I think I will. Oh no, we just made a new intraday low. Anyways, yeah, I probably will. I probably will do a Brandon's level of fame. I'm not. Okay, look at my big ass forehead. Do you think I have fame with this big ass forehead, my friend? Fame. God. You have 15K, brother. That's freaking awesome. I didn't jump in till that dip to 42 and am up 22K right now. Jeez. Yeah, mixing is ridiculous. Yeah, mixing the next. I told you guys the next. Yeah, okay. Ben, I would kill for Brandon's level of fame. All right, that's it. You're in timeout again, bitch. I enjoy putting people in timeout too much. It's too fun. Timeout. It's like they're a little toddler. It's like I'm the babysitter. It's too fun. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? God, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Okay, yeah, YOLO calls before BNGO Q2 earnings. Yes, I'm with you. I think I will do that, especially if the price goes out. I'll tell you what, I'll pick up a freaking. Let's see how the calls are doing right now. See, this isn't looking too bad right here. Let's look at the implied volatility here. 93%, down 26% today. 31 cents is the ask. That's what you're paying. See, this isn't looking that bad right here, but what you really want, if you're going to do calls, if you want to do the YOLO calls, at least this is my thinking, you want to do the August ones, and here's why. You want them because this is when the freaking earnings are going to come out, right? You want the earnings hype, you want the pre-anticipatory running up to earnings, and the freaking blowout earnings like we're thinking. This is what you want right here. Maybe these ones right here, down 15%, 110% implied volatility. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Not right now, though. Not right now. Don't buy calls, Lil. Be the casino, not the gambler. How do you be the casino? Shares? Shares? Are you one of those people? For some reason, there's this freaking stigma that people think options are just gambling, which is fine. Options are very complicated, and y'all know more about options than I do, but you can make serious money with options if you know what you're doing. Okay, I know this because I have, and I'm not that good at options. Okay, so putting all my cash in Litecoin right now. What? Down 115K today in BNGO with 75,000 shares. It's a rough day. We're down 5%. It's a rough day. BNGO YOLO coaster. Oh man. Do you plan to buy more or hold? I don't know if you're asking the 75K person or me, but I'll go ahead and answer that because that's a good question. You can make serious question. I sell calls and puts all the time and take all your guys' money. Yeah, options are for real. Options are for real. But it's a lot of work that you got to do into understanding them. And I know that because based on my rudimentary understanding right now, it's already taking me a lot of time to do this shit, to understand the limited amount of knowledge that I have right now, right? When you look at this stuff, bro, I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know what this stuff means, bro. So I just stick with the freaking single ones. But I want to do more research on options and actually learn more about them because I've seen you can make serious money with them, man. You can. Do y'all want me to talk about AMC or BNGO? I don't even know. AMC is more exciting than BNGO. It just is. Right now it is, right? I mean, at the end of the day, BNGO is way better. Okay, you all know. I hope no one actually thinks I'm selling out with AMC. No, you guys know I will never turn my back on BNGO. No, okay, I'm literally locked. It's basically, think of it this way, okay? I essentially have a contract with BNGO essentially. Okay, that sounds very sketchy. Okay, that's a bad example. Let's put it this way. Bionano is like my wife, right? AMC is the mistress. Okay, that's the example that I keep giving. I don't know what else to say though. Okay, I'm never gonna sell BNGO. Okay, that's not true. I'm never gonna sell BNGO in the near term. That's definitely true. My brother is up 250K and he hasn't sold a share. No lie, I continue screenshots. 10x the premium and add it to the strike price. Go down the chain to pay the lowest price strike plus 10x premium. Too complicated. My brain hurts. Don't buy calls, sell calls, make guaranteed money. Yeah, stick to the simple stuff. Yeah. That nervous laughter when talking about the options trading, though, but I get you, bro. Been there too. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is why my option strategy is so simple. Okay. Long term, in the money calls. That's how it is to reduce the time decay. And to have low risk relatively, and also to maximize the reward potential at least. I mean, it's a possibility, of course, but yeah. All right. Yes, I do know how to sell calls. I do know how to do that. That is one of the few things in options that I do think I know how to do. All right, let's check the news. You haven't checked the news in a while. Let me check the Twitter. I rearranged the bookmarks. Let me go here. Okay, here we go. So this one is live. All right, let's go ahead and show the thread. One of the most basic research applications in cancer is the study of DNA replication. Many cancer drugs. Okay, we already knew about this. All right, liver cancer sample. Is there anything new? So it's new samples, luckily, at least. I mean, relatively new. That's good, right? It's not just something that we did like a year ago, right? Like most of the freaking tweets. The effects of various SVs detected by OGM and the sensitivity of leukemia samples to a variety of cancer drugs. Here, the deletion detected by SAPHYR makes the cancer cells sensitive to this. Definitely not as interesting as the FSHD thing yesterday. All right, if anyone's just getting in it right now, right? What is the channel about? What the hell is going on today? Why should you care about BNGO? This is why. The short indices increased. We're now at 21% of the flow currently sold short, not yet covered. 57.8 million shares. This is essentially doubled from mid-April, which the stop price has hit $4.30 since that time, essentially. May 13th, stop price $4.30. We're now at $7, and the short index has literally doubled now from mid-April. Okay, simple as it gets. Now, why should you care? Well, because we got catalysts, we got earnings coming up, we got another presentation happening this week. Any of these presentations could have something good in them. So far, they've been good, but not enough to move the stock price at all. We've got business expansion. We've got freaking so many hirings. According to LinkedIn, about 33% headcount growth in the last few months. And you've got the SAPHYR 2.0, you got nanoanalysis, you got the FDA approval mystery and the CLI lab mystery and the prenatal market mystery and Cradle Genomics acquisition. Also, us acquiring other companies, not them. And you got the TXG bid thing, the takeout 50 plus that Kevin Peary keeps going on. I don't think that's that big, but basically, long story short, if the shorts don't, I mean, they have, I guess they really, here's the thing. The shorts have pushed us lower. There's no doubt about that. We would be at $10 a share if the shorts, I mean, I think we'd be at $10 or $9, at least $8 a share if the shorts didn't double the freaking their short position. They have pushed us down a little bit, but they haven't done enough to quell the squeeze potential and the squeeze revolution, the rebellion, right? We're basically a rebellion. Oh, and now it sounds like Star Wars, right? One swift stroke to crush the rebellion, right? What's his name did that in the freaking New Hope. Anyways, they haven't done that. They have not done enough to stop the chances of a squeeze. That's as simple as it gets. Why? Because, and this is something that no one talks about this, okay? This is a fact. Consolidation after you've gone up is more bullish than bearish. And when I say more bullish, I mean way more fucking bullish, okay? It's bullish when you go sideways or even slightly down. After you go up, it's bullish. We've got a higher high. We technically are now in downtrend territory. That's scary, obviously, but I'm not really worried about that, to be honest with you. I'm not really worried about that, to be honest with you. But, I mean, sell now if you don't know what you're doing. But the fact of the matter is we're consolidating right now, and fundamentally we're better than we've ever have been, and we have the highest short interest that we've ever had as far as shares ever. Okay, think about that for a second. Think about what we would be valued at if the freaking shorts did not try everything in their power to send us way lower. Think about how high we would be. All right. Oh, I should have brought my water. We're going to end the stream here pretty soon. Or we can keep going, but I don't know. BNGO's on a pedestal and AMC does all the dirty stuff for you. What the... BNGO does this all the time. Great fundamentals just fluctuates an unjustified amount. With a technology and a company as complex and esoteric, I mean, there are a few companies that require the amount of research that Bionano does for a new investor. And I know this for a fact because I was a new investor this year, and the amount of research that I had to do was astonishing. And I know for new people, it's very hard. That's kind of why this channel exists. Because there's literally unlimited news and unlimited mysteries to uncover. Nanonozzle, FDA approval, CLI lab, the Pyramid order, Q2 revenue, Lineagen, what the consumable revenue is going to be, right? This and more that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, right? This unlimited things, okay? Our job is to kind of, my job at least, is to tell you why I think this company, is to kind of sum it up, sum the company up for you. Did the 10-year dip? Yeah, I need to be watching this more. Let me go to the 10-year treasury here. Let me go to the 6-month. Okay. Okay, so it's down on the day. And it's been going, and it looks like it started to kind of downtrend, but this does scare me. Here's the thing. Inflation and the government spending unlimited amounts of money does scare me. It just does. It just does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being slightly bearish, but with the Nasdaq all-time highs, this is the reason, I know most of you know this already, but this is the reason why I haven't actually bought those 800 shares already. The government and inflation and spending, you know, what is it, 112 billion in asset rebuys or repurchase program, whatever it is. I mean, they're spending. I mean, then we got the 6 trillion spending plan just announced or whatever. Is this 6 trillion? I think it is. I mean, make your own. I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. I'm just saying, you know, for me, it's not as if I think that, it's not as if I, you know, whatever. Make your own opinions. I won't even say. I regret so many times having failed to trim on big green days, just trim on big days and add on dips. Well, hey, remember, you can trim on green days, that's fine, but whenever we start returning to what we did back in these days, you're going to, I think you're going to wish that you held through. And I think long term, and this is one of the reasons why I'm actually not selling a single share no matter where we go short term, unless we just jump up to freaking $1,000 a share. Unless we do something insane like $50 a share or $1,000, right? I'm not selling a share. And it's specifically because the fundamentals will and the lack of rationality in people understanding the tech and the SAPHYR and the next generation and the nanomouse on the nanopore sequencing device, right? All this stuff. That is why it's so hard to predict. At the end of the day, part of what determines Bionano's stock price is how many people know and have actually done their research on the company. I think so, at least. And the reason for that is because it's not like a company that you can just look at the balance sheet and realize, okay, it's valued at $5 a share. You can't do that. It's impossible because we've got guaranteed products coming out. I shouldn't say guaranteed. I shouldn't say that. Essentially guaranteed, right? And once that happens, it's over. If the analyst projections are right, it's over. We got 10,000 sapphires. Essentially, not projected, but kind of projected by the company itself. If we got 10,000 sapphires sold, it's over $50, $100 a share. Here we come. And that's projected to happen. I mean, it's not necessarily projected, but 10 years from now, yeah, it's happening. And another thing, if we have anyone new here, I want to let everybody know. I want to let everybody know right now, right, that the stock price is not the company, right? You have to remember, just because we're down 5% on the day, you have to remember, this doesn't mean the company is just suddenly worth its fundamentals have gotten worse. No, this is just what people think the company is worth today. Okay, the fluctuation is just because of high growth and because of stupidity, and that's it. So remember that. All right, BNGO isn't as understood as you guys think. It's massively overpriced at the moment. I have it myself, but honestly, a lot of the growth is baked in. If there wasn't hype behind this one, it should be under $1. Okay, so I don't know if you're a troll or not, my friend, but let me just tell you I just want to tell you two things, okay? Number one is analyst projection of revenue, okay? We have a $2 billion market cap right now, okay? $2 billion, stay with me. We're losing about $40 million a year right now. So, that's crazy. If you factor in that the analysts themselves, the conservative-ass analysts, are projecting $500 million in revenue 5 years from now, it's like, well, okay, let me give you this example if that makes sense. If you have a company that you know makes no money right now, but is going to make more than their current market cap in less than 10 years, maybe some of that should be priced in. And that's kind of why. And number two thing is that the nanochannel nanopore sequencing device will change everyone's thought of the company. And what did you say? And what did this person say? It's massively overpriced. It's absolutely not overpriced. It's underpriced. Absolutely not. I disagree. I could not disagree with you more. No. It is misunderstood. It is misunderstood. Josh Baker, tell me one reason. If you can give me one coherent reason. No, yes, it is. Okay, no, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm getting pissed off now. Net income, buddy. Oh, this pisses me off when people say it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Just look at the discounted cash flow model. Just look at the net income for the base case. This is what gets me it gets me so mad. The net income is $1 billion in 2030. Now, we have a $2 billion market cap right now. What do you think the market cap is going to be if these base case 23% compounded growth rate for the units installed, which an analyst from Seeking Alpha is projecting 80%, you're projecting 63% in this projection, and we're getting $1 billion. Okay, imagine if this is more what the analysts are thinking, like 80-90% compounded growth rate for the next 5 years, 10 years. It's absolutely over. We're making more than the current market cap in net income with taxes, and that is including taxes and all the operating expenses and the insane 30% operating expense increase without even decreasing in the last few years due to economies of scale, decreasing the expenses for large orders of sapphires. All of that, you're still making half of the current market cap in 2030 in net income, and you're telling me we're overpriced right now. You're goddamn insane. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. That's insanity, though. Oh, I hate people like that. I'm sorry, Josh Baker. I like to have a bear case argument. I like to argue with bears, but on a day like this, I just get too salty. Excuse my my temper. If you know the channel, you know I get pissed off easily, though. Okay, pissed off. Could use a drink right now. Forgot the water though. Think profit's not revenue. Yeah, I was talking about profit, but the chart mill is projecting $500 million in revenue, not net income. But we're gonna be profitable by 2024, 2023. Yeah. Brandon, stay relaxed. I can't. I can't. I can't. On a day like this, like, my guard is up. I have to defend Bionano at every freaking turn because everyone's saying, you know, when Bionano's down, it's like, oh, we're overpriced now. It's shit company. The company sucks. And I know a lot of people who don't do the research that we do, they are like, okay, this company sucks. Brandon's wrong. It sucks ass. You know, this, maybe Brandon was wrong, and this is why I have to actually be so freaking so quick to tell you the other side of the coin, right? Everyone's so bearish on days like these. I have to tell you the other side of the coin. So what do you think, Josh Baker? What do you think? Josh Baker, what do you think? All right. Lowell, remember my name. I'm not a bear. I own it, but it is overpriced at the moment. You're hoping on 500 million in revenue in 2030. No. Buddy, I'm sorry. You're not understanding. I don't mean to call you buddy. Sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful. No, the total revenue in 2030 is 2.2 billion. It's not 500 million. It's 2.2 billion, and this is very conservative. Okay, if you go to the bull case, which is more like the base case, right? I actually made a video, like a 30-minute video, talking about why the base case is actually more like the bear case. If you go to the base case, you're making 2 billion in 2030, and you're profitable in 2023. Okay, if we're profitable in 2023, we're going to be valued at 20, 30, maybe even higher than that a share. Okay, you're talking about $5 billion, $10 billion market cap, maybe even more. All right, easily. In my opinion. And this is with the compounded growth rate of 72%. Imagine if this is 80%, like the analyst from CKING Alpha is projecting. And that is actually right here. And you can see that projection right here. 80% CHR. This is from an analyst or a journalist. Analyst/journalist. I don't know, both. So please give me your reasons. All right, let's go here. What else did he say? You're saying it should be priced based on 10 earnings, 10 years out. Lol. Well, here's the thing. If you can give me, and this is the reason why you should care about the numbers 10 years from now is because you can't name. You can listen to this. Understand me here. I know this is hard. It's a little bit of science. I know your brain is about to hurt. My brain hurts when I say this. But if you can give me one reason why the Sapphire is not going to get 10,000 units sold in the next 10 years or 15, 20 years, please do it. Because I'll break it to you right now, but it's a trick question. There is no reason. Okay, cost effective, higher throughput, faster turnaround, less hands-on use, LOH detection, SMV detection, and you said it. We heard it from the freaking Oslo University just the other day, or this quarter, I guess I should say. The contract date was the 5th of April. The announcement date, the first we heard about it was a few days ago. Anyways, it's more accurate. It's easier to use. It's faster. There's more information. It's better in every single way than CMA Fisher karyotyping and FragX and Southern Ball. There's no other method that compares. There's nothing else that does it. So sorry, Josh Baker. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be respectful. You're trying to. I thought you were trying to be respectful as well as first, but anyway, it's fine. But yeah, no. You haven't given me any reason why the Sapphire is not going to have a higher compounded growth rate than 60% or even 72% necessarily. And remember, none of this stuff is factoring in the nano nozzle, and this stuff arguably is not even. I mean, I guess this is debatable. I guess Radnrose himself could answer this, but is he factoring in the prenatal market as well? I don't know. I think the prenatal market. Okay, I've said before, and some people have criticized me for this because I've said before, having a Sapphire in every single hospital is what the company wants. I don't know if having a Sapphire in every hospital is realistic at all. It's probably not, but having a Sapphire being used in prenatal testing is realistic as hell. And that's going to increase these revenue numbers by an insane amount, I think. So, all right. So I hope. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say there. All right. Let's see here. But hype has it up now above its fundamental price by a ton now. You tell me what the fundamental price is now. I will not care about numbers until third quarter 2022. Not concerned with number right now. Health and genomics is the number one concern of humanity now and at least the next year. Yeah, there is no hype. There is no hype anymore, man. Let me break it to you guys. The reason why we were at $15 a share over here was largely because of hype. And then once people realized that we don't just perpetually go up, that hype dropped like that. And this is what happens with every stock. Hey, people call it a pump and dump. This wasn't a pump and dump, obviously, because we started at 47 cents and now we're at $7. But once this started going down, all the hype left, and the shorts just kept increasing their position, and that's why we're valued at such a low valuation right now, actually. So it's quite the opposite. It's actually I think it's quite the opposite. It's exactly the opposite. Yeah. All right. You should have looked at PatBio news yesterday. It happened much faster than I anticipated, which is probably what is causing the weakness. It will directly compete in pediatrics. I think I did see this. I forgot what it was though. It was something. Oh yeah, I looked at it, but I didn't actually read the whole article. Okay, so collaborating with Genomics Medicine Institute on genomic sequencing. Okay, here, let's look at this. So this is the PatBio news everyone's freaking out about. Let's see. Announced its first research collaboration for whole genome sequencing. Okay. They're teaming up with a nonprofit seeking to save lives and improve outcomes for patients on a study which aims to identify potential disease-causing genetic variants and increase the solve rates for rare diseases. Long-read whole genome sequencing of rare disease cases. Here's the problem with this. If you're gonna try to do what the SAPHYR does, you have to be able to break down the repeat genomes and the larger than 500 base pair stuff and break down the DNA molecules and then piece them back together. Which, according to, I don't know if this is correct. Y'all may understand it better than I do, but according to the chief of the director of scientific affairs at Bionano, according to several presentations that he's been into, it's essentially impossible for them to do anything close to the SAPHYR in terms of greater than 500 base pair detection. It's impossible, and it's for the fundamental reason that Bionano doesn't actually break up the DNA before they analyze it. It's a whole strand. Unless they're gonna do that, I don't see them taking over. I don't see them. I mean, they're definitely going to be competing with Bionano in some way, but they're not going to be doing what we do. To my understanding, you tell me if I'm wrong. All right. PatBio's long is like 1/1000th of what BNGO long is. But the article says whole genome, not just base pairs. Well, if they're not gonna, here's the thing, man. I don't know. I haven't even read this whole thing yet. I don't know everything, but here's the thing: they can't do greater than 500 base pair detection. They just can't. I mean, they can try. They can fucking try. They can't do it though. So I don't know. You tell me, man. You tell me. You tell me what this means. To my understanding. Oh yeah, I just got a notification of this. $70 million fine. The company significantly harming customers. This sends a strong message as Robinhood arrogantly thought fine would be 1/3 less. Real protections must be put in place. Yes. Yes, Robinhood. Here's the thing, guys. You know Robinhood has been working, whatever. That's another topic. Right now, we're getting into a heated bear debate right now, so we'll go ahead and do this. I own the stock. I'm just not that stupid to think that nobody in the world understands that stock and that some of the potential growth isn't priced in. My friend Josh Baker, okay, now you're taking here's what you're doing, man. You're doing a quintessential fallacy of a hyper, and that's not even necessarily a fallacy. You're just hyperbole. You're taking what I'm saying and you're making it a hyperbole. You're exaggerating what the hell I think. Okay, I never said that no one in the world understands SAPHYR. What I said was that a lot of people don't understand this shit because if they did, I think we'd be valued higher. And also because the esoteric nature of optical genome mapping and that is super freaking hard to understand. And then what else did you say? Yeah, some of the potential growth is absolutely priced in. Some of it is. Absolutely. Now, if people knew that we were going to be making $1 billion in profit in 2030, and if they knew that, if the company's own goals of 10,000 SAPHYRs is going to be achieved, if they they knew about how likely that is, given the SAPHYR's advantages over the competition, I think if everybody knew about that, some people don't, we would probably be valued a little bit higher. That's all I'm saying, man. All right. Let's see. What else do we have here? Half of people here trying to scare people to sell, holding my shares based on going back to the beach. Good job and interesting entertainment, Brandon. Thank you, Newsweed. I appreciate that. Mark is a legend, by the way. Mark is the 1 million. Mark, Newsweed, he holds 1 million BNGO shares. He showed me his portfolio, and I did interview him. Please go to the must-know BNGO information playlist if you want to see that. All right. BNGO needs to get their nano nozzle out faster. SAPHYR was used to verify the results. What? I'm going to try to do that really quick. I'm not finding it. There's too many questions here. Brandon, is today's stream going to be rant response? Okay, here, let's go back to the price action real quick. Okay, so 710, we got a 43K buy, well, almost a 130K buy, well, at $6.99 and $7. The short interest data, we are still waiting on bad form. Bad form is a legend. Let's see what the mods are saying. Recent invite. Okay, so here we go. Everyone knows that I'm not lying here. I'm not a mod. Recent invite. Okay, I don't get an invite. Where do you see the invite for Reddit? For being a mod on Reddit? I don't see it. Let's see if it's here. Let's go to the notifications. No, not that. Okay, it's nothing. There's nothing there. It's like, where? PacBio can do whole genome sequencing, of course. The question is speed and accuracy. They're slow read. They must scan 3 times due to their messy reads, and they still must scaffold to reconstruct. What did Jay say? Okay, $3 million in revenue, man. That's 1,001 price to revenue at the moment. Hoping to make $1 billion profit in 2030. Hi, I'm Howard. Damn glad to meet you. Roll a blunt and kick these childish schmucks. Isn't a whole genome 3.2 billion base pairs? I don't know. My brain hurts. Selling BNGO is like giving up on your future low. We're literally investing in the genomic space, and we're concerned about future growth potential. If you want money now, invest in Coke and have a safe, predictable bet. Is it sent to your email? Let's check. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't think it is. No, it's not. No, I didn't get an email. Nope. All right. Yahoo email. Yeah, no, I just checked my email. Yeah, no. All right. I really hate the title to this video. All right, I'll change it. I'll change it to let me put do not disturb on real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Losing viewers by the moment, by the second here. All right, I'm gonna title it. What am I gonna title it? Here we go. This is a good title. You guys will like the title, hopefully. All right. The viewers are gone. And Bionano is still going sideways, down about just under 5% down. Look at, what the heck? This thing's up 25% again today? You kidding me? Man. The news for this one was the gene editing thing. It was the first successful gene editing on a human organ. Was that what it was? There's so many news things that I can't even see. I can't even see where it was. This thing just keeps going up. You'd think that this would kind of send some other stocks doing well in the genomic space, but I guess not. Not so far, at least. All right. Bloodbath. Brandon, please send me the links to the full nanonozzle patent and related. I do have 2 doctors and med students that have agreed to evaluate patents. This can be passed to a patent attorney. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, here. Okay, I'll send you them. Well, I don't. What's your email? I don't have your email, I don't think. Yeah, what's your email, Newsweed? auspiciousbusiness@yahoo.com, correct? Yes. Yes, it is correct. Yes, I just checked it and it's not there. I just checked it. No, it's not there. There's no Reddit thing. Are we barcoding again? We are. Yeah, we're barcoding. Yay, barcoding. Let's go. When you have to celebrate about barcoding, that's how depressive of a day it is. It'll be there soon. Okay, cool. Cool. I hope you all don't, if you're a mod, DC, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're just some random person, but if the mods are watching, of course, I would not remove. I don't know if y'all want me to remove stuff or not, but I'm not going to. What does barcoding mean? Barcoding is this. there's not really a great way to explain it. It's kind of just that manipulative, unnatural price action where it's 1 cent up, 1 cent down, 3 cents up, 3 cents down. This kind of back and forth, and it kind of looks like barcoding. That's why it's called that. That's kind of all it is. AMC obliterated. It's still green though. Can't complain. Can't complain. Made 2K flipping Pokemon cards and slapping those games into BNGO. Hell yeah. All right. Okay, Newsweek. Send me Newsweek. What's your email? I'll send you them, my friend. I have the patents. There's about 2 patents. Here, let me go right here. This one. There's actually 3. 3 very important patents. Always right, probably. Here, let me go to Always Right's thing. If I have a bookmark. Do I have a bookmark? Please tell me I have a bookmark. Oh, no. Dang it. Here we go. Right here. Here you go. Mark. I hope you're on desktop right now. Just go to this post. What the? All right. What is going on? Who shorted the Wi-Fi? Who's short? Yeah, I actually my computer. I think my computer is just my computer's dying right now. Yeah, Streamlabs is having a lot of problems. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Okay, y'all can hear me or not? I don't think y'all can hear me. Yeah, okay. Okay, you do. Okay, you do, but I can't actually see it moving. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream and come back because Streamlabs is not responding right now. All right, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back, y'all. I'm restarting the stream. I'm gonna be back, and then we're gonna come back soon. Unless this is gonna work here. Okay, it's not. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I'll see y'all in a second.